Hey guys, Yowie Chaser. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to get you guys to help me out here. What I'm thinking about doing is recording all these sightings, and then uploading them to YouTube. So, if you've got a sighting, this is what I'm thinking. You contact me by email. You send me your number. I ring you. Um, we do. You tell your sighting. I'll try not to say anything, and then I'll have questions at the end or something like that. And then we'll upload it to YouTube. I think that'll be the best way to do it, and I think I've heard other people that do it that way, and it's actually good to hear the people who's had the sighting tell their story, and we'll be allowed to get. It'll also allow more information, and I'll I'll have a whole heap of questions that I'm gonna ask. Like we'll have the whole. Well, so yeah, just say you're someone here now listening, you want to tell your story. I'll make up a whole heap of questions that we'll ask at the end. So you'll just tell your story. This is what I'm thinking. I don't know if anyone's got a better way to do it. You can let us know in the comments, right? But this is what I was planning. Is we just start off with who you are. Maybe tell us what you do. You don't have to, but it's actually good to hear like what people do and how did they get into this? Did they know about Yowies before they see him? Blah blah blah. That sort of stuff. And then let you go, tell your story, and then at the end, like have all those questions ready. Like if you didn't answer them while you're telling the story, all right? So yeah. So if anyone's got anything that specifically that I want to ask for people, leave that in the comments of this video. Any ideas you got, guys, just leave them all in there. I'll go through, I'll write them all down, and then we'll put them all into one big list um, of what we're going to ask people and how we're going to do this. And then, yeah, we'll go for that. I reckon it'll be awesome. If we could get everyone to come back that's told their story, and um, it'd be great, eh? It'd be good to get all these stories put out like that, and it'll be a really good show, guys. Um, because we know more and more people now are willing to come forward. I don't know what's going on. I find people are they're keen to tell their story. They want to tell their story. We can do it anonymously. You don't even have to say who you are if you don't want. Um, and then just say you don't want your voice on there. I can just read. I can record your story then and just read that story out as well. Well, there might be another way to read it out. I don't know. But yeah, we'll work all that out as we go through. It was just a thought I had today. I thought, you know what? It sucks me reading them out because I'm useless. and then I listen to other shows where they have people ring up and tell their stories, or they record them, and it's such a better show. So yeah, that's the way I want to go. And then you know what would be really good? I don't know if we'd be able to do it. And I don't like to use AI because they reckon AI does this, but maybe we just used AI for pictures of Yowies. If someone could make the AI pictures or something, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go that, or if there's someone that can draw us some Yowie pictures to put on each. See these what do you call them? I don't know what you call these bloody things. This thing here, this picture. See, I've got this picture here, and have like a Yowie or something in the area where they're at or something. That'd be good if we could do that, and then we'll have a great show going, guys. And this is the way I'm thinking is, man, we've only got 2,000 subscribers. It's really nothing, really, compared to some groups, right? But it'll grow, and then once it grows, guys, and everyone knows about it, hopefully we'll get more and more people. Do you know what I mean? We'll get more sightings. It'd be good, to get. It'd be good to do a sighting a day. I reckon it'd be awesome to do one every day. Now, back in the day on one of my groups, I used to get 15, 20 sightings every day. Right, so all that's changed now. I don't know what's going on with my Facebook groups. So the sightings have dropped off. We're probably getting 2 or 3 sightings a day now. Maybe some days I don't even get any. So what I'm gonna do is I'll, the days that we don't have any, I'll read out all the ones that we do have, I'll try and do a couple at a time, and then hopefully people will come forward and they'll we'll get in contact and we'll ring them. We'll have to do a trial run. I'll have to have a few practice goes at doing this because I don't want someone to be on the phone telling me their whole story and I'm recording and it hasn't recorded. So that would be a nightmare. Then you'd have to go back over it. They're never as good as the second time. You know what I mean? You always leave stuff out. Yeah. So, and like I said, the days when we haven't got any, I'll just do my normal ones where I'll just read them out until we'll build it up. It'll take a while to build it up, but we'll get there. And like I said, if any of you guys have got any great ideas, just leave them in the comments what you want to hear. And how we can improve this, because I can't get enough of it, guys. I don't know about you guys. I just love listening to it. The problem is there's not enough people in Australia telling their stories. Like all the stories I listen to are in America. You know, in America, man, they've got thousands of stories and they're awesome. So that's what I want to do here. I want to hear everybody's story, and I want to get it out there so everyone can hear it, because if you're into it, it's very interesting, eh? It's just weird that why can nobody find them? How come, like, if they're in the bush, we should be. I know there's a lot of bush, but we should be able to just get in the bush and find them. But it seems like it's impossible. There is a way to trick them. I'll tell you right now. Hey, I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to leave that alone. So yeah, guys, if you got any ideas, like I said before, just drop them down in the comments. I'm not. I'm going away for a few days now, so I'll have to give an email too, so people can email me. I don't know what email I'll have to get an email going actually. I used to have one. I don't even know what it is anymore. People probably said Sightings, I haven't even checked. I don't like doing emails, eh? Maybe what you should do is contact me at Yowie Chaser at my Facebook page, and then give me your email there, and then I'll email you. We'll have a chat, and then yeah, we'll organise to do it all. Actually, let me just check. I should have an email. Hang on. All right, guys. I just went and checked. I haven't been in that email for a long time. Actually, I did save an email from a couple of years ago, and that was from a lady out at Cedar Grove at Jim Boomba Flagstone Way. I'd like to. You'll have to tell me that story again as well. They were out on their balcony having a smoke at 4 in the morning, and heard a yowie or seen a yowie. All right, so I've deleted all the things in there. It's Yowie Sightings at hotmail.com, guys. So it's Yowie Sightings with an S at hotmail.com. Yowie Sightings at hotmail.com. So if you want to contact me at there, you can email me. I don't even know how to record yet. A phone call. So if anyone could tell me how to do that, because I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. I tried looking it up. They said some phones have apps that can do it. I don't know. So you'll have to tell me how to do that. Then we'll record it. Then we'll have to upload it to YouTube. And yeah, we'll go for there. And then let's get this show on the road, guys. This will be really good. You know what I should have done before I'd done this? I should have come up with a whole list of questions I want to answer. Like, I like to know the exact location. Okay, guys. So, yeah, that'd be good. Time, day, night. What you were doing? What were you doing when you seen it? Then what did you think when you seen it? What did it do after you seen it? Then what did you do? Blah blah blah. Just a full description of it. Yeah, just stuff like that, guys. All right, and like I said, if anyone who's listening to this, just leave in the comments what you want to hear, and we'll go from there and try and get some nice little Yowie pictures here instead of my little paint Urbanville Yowie sightings or whatever I do here, and I just find a picture of the. I think this Urbanville. I think they got a Yowie burger at this pub, Pretty sure. And guys, if you haven't, this one here, guys, the guy that's telling this story, there was a timber cutter, logger, or whatever. He said he's seen a nest as well. So we need to talk to this guy and get that full story. And then where he was doing his logging. Oh, this guy here. If you haven't listened to this, go and watch this one too, because he was mountain bike riding when they heard something in the bush, looked back, seen something run across the track that they think was a Yowie. They're pretty sure it was a Yowie. And then he went back there a few years later and got freaked out a bit and took off on his bike thinking there was another Yowie there, and actually had an accident on his bike. And then someone else was reading it and said he remembers someone getting airlifted out of there. So I don't know if that was this fella. Maybe it was. And then that fella that was telling me that story, he's if you go in here, he's actually left a good story in there. So so he's in the RAF, but he said he used to live at Ambervale. So that, and he said he went up to Mount Sugarloaf. Now I don't know where Mount Sugarloaf is. I know there's one up Newcastle because I've had signs from Mount Sugarloaf. Some people went there. Weird stuff happened up there as well. So, but I'd say I know in the Georges River there, where Warrinora Dam and all that, down the Heathcote, down to bloody, there is an army base and all that in all through there. So maybe there's a Mount Sugarloaf in there as well. And then we've got two Morton sightings. So when we did this one, this went on, mate, he lives here. They were down on the river there camping, and seeing a Yowie. These guys were just taking a photo, filming themselves as they went through here and seeing one. Now this here, guys, this was my daughter took this photo. Now people are saying that this black line is the shadow from the plane. Okay. Now maybe what I didn't explain was, see the black line goes, the black line's way here in front of the plane. Now we drove all the way to, and I had the day wrong. I swore it was a Thursday or a Friday. It was actually a Tuesday. We drove all the way to Caboolture on Morayfield, and we were watching the plane fly all the way up. It eventually got way ahead of us, but we could see that black line going all the way to bloody Cairns, or as far as our eyes could see. You know what I mean? And this thing was following this black line. And then if you go in the group, a guy's put a video up. He's got a perfect video of a plane flying and a black line in front of him, and it's doing the same thing. The plane's following the black line. It's crazy. There's no shadow. There's no other plane. It's a black line. Can't be any clearer. We know what we're seeing. Alright. Anyway, let's get back to the other thing. So yeah, if you've got any ideas, guys, just chuck them down below in the comments and we'll go through them and we'll work out the best way to do this. We'll make this the best show in Australia. Alright? Guaranteed. Alright, guys. Thanks for listening and watching, and let's sort this out and get it going. Alright, guys. See you on the next one.